Hi again, folks. Gene Valentino. We've been talking about my second Bill of Rights. Well, this is the second amendment to my proposed Bill of Rights. This is called the Citizenship Voting Accountability Amendment. Let me take a minute and just explain it. First, only a legal citizen of the United States is allowed to vote. How about that for apples? Okay? A temporary resident or a visitor to the United States is not a citizen and therefore not qualified or qualifiable to vote. The citizen's right to vote is linked directly to the voter's card, which is inextricably linked to a driver's license. If the citizen is not able to produce a driver's license, then it is up to the supervisor of elections locally to issue a voter's card to that citizen based on credible proof that that citizenship can demonstrate its eligibility either from the INS, Social Security, or a tax return. Showing proof of at least one of these three things and showing that you have been here as a resident for at least 1 year is sufficient proof. Now let's talk a second about the voting process itself. Congress shall establish a voting holiday of 1 day. How about that? Just 1 day to vote. The day of any election in the United States of America and its territories is only 1 day in which the voter is to cast a hard copy paper ballot. The governor or the supervisors of elections in the various states may request the state National Guard to assist the supervisor of election or the governor in the supervision of, the accuracy of, and the timeliness of the voting process, including timely count and tally of the final vote. Voting ballots that are mailed out by government officials is now forbidden. Let me repeat that. No more mailed out ballots. Done. Nixay, ipso facto, out the back door. No more. Why? Because that has been the source of our problem. The ballot is forbidden to be sent out by mail in advance, except for the upcoming exceptions I have for you in a second. Ballot drop boxes are also forbidden. No more ballot drop boxes or satellite locations where fraud has been proven and documented. Here are the exceptions. An advance authorization signed by a doctor allows the supervisor of elections to send by way of certified mail with a return receipt requested of some sort, a ballot to the sick, the debilitated, the ailing voter that cannot make it to the polls. A ballot that would require that the ballot be completed in the presence of a guardian witness. The witness would sign the outside of the return envelope containing the completed ballot. If the ballot was not received by the supervisor of elections office by mail on or before Election Day, I should say the close of Election Day, then the voter or the guardian witness may physically deliver that ballot to the supervisor of elections office on or before Election Day. Ballots received after the voting stations close on Election Day are null and void. Another exception, military, armed services, and related foreign security agencies located abroad may continue to vote by mail or through the military-sanctioned courier service. Such ballots must be received at the supervisors of elections office before the polls close on Election Day. Same rule applies to them in getting it back by the end of that deadline day. And number 3, the third exception to the rule. Subject to the approval of the local supervisor of elections, voting citizens traveling abroad with special circumstances may request a ballot from the supervisor of elections office. The ballot can be sent to a specific foreign location in advance by mail, so long as to allow the citizen to vote from this remote location. The ballot must be received back at the Supervisor of Elections office before polls close again on Election Day. A signed witness signature on the envelope is also required. This is the Second Amendment to my Second Bill of Rights, to as the Citizenship Voting Accountability Amendment. And we'll have more for you shortly, the other amendments to the Second Bill of Rights. Thanks for listening.